Yeah, just I told the team, hey, I thought the effort was there. I thought the preparation was good. I thought we had a good week of practice. The focus was there. We even we worked on preparing for Navy even in recent weeks past. But at what point you don't want to sacrifice that opponent because that's the most important game at hand, the game you have that week. But it is such a unique offense, the triple option, and they run it well. That Ken does a good job with those guys, and so the onslaught of preparing the week of, and like I said, we kind of prepared a little bit for it, but it comes fast, and I thought our guys played hard. I thought we overcame. We had a tough mistake early. Defense, great job recovering a fumble, and then we unfortunately turned it over. But I'm proud of Joe. He bounced back. He played pretty good football from that point on. After turning the ball over, throwing that interception. So I told the guys, all's not lost. This is a tough loss. We all have that bitter taste in our mouth that it just makes you sick to your stomach. But all's not lost. This is a non-conference game, and we go back in the Mountain West Conference. We have a good record. We can still control our fate with how we play from here on out. So let's learn some valuable lessons. How important it is to be on point, because Navy certainly was on point. They played a very good game, and let's carry that forward into finishing strong in the second half of our 2014 season.
After the first quarter, it seemed almost, once the second quarter started, was going to be like last year's game a little bit.
High-scoring game, I know. I thought it would have been different. I didn't know. I thought, 2000. There hadn't been a touchdown here scored between these teams in a while. The 2012 field goals only, and I was encouraged by how we were moving the ball, but it was also tough. The slow, time-consuming drives that Navy did, and they just grind you out. And they got so many, midline option, quarterback follow, quarterback option, key quarterback option and pitch, both directions, half motions, and you just gotta be prepared. And you'd like to have 2 weeks to prepare for this opponent, but it ain't gonna happen unless the schedule and gods are favorable in that area. And so, I was encouraged. I thought our guys played hard.
The defense has made so many strides, and then to have a game like this where it looked a lot like last year, how frustrating is that?
Yeah, it's tough, but I believe in our guys. I believe in our coaches, and we did. We gave up a lot of yards and a lot of slow, grinded-out football yards. That was really tough, and all's not lost. I believe in our guys, and I think they know the talk we had in the locker room. We just got to roll up our sleeves and get back to work. We got to, we're going to watch this game tonight and then bury it and move on and move on to the next one, and not let this just drag on, because I like our team, I like our energy, I like our players' enthusiasm, and I don't want this to be a damper. We'll all feel the pain, and it'll be tough, but we've made too many strides, especially on that side of the ball, as you mentioned, Jimmy, to let it all go for naught, and we'll keep plugging away.
You happy you're never going to have to see Keenan Reynolds again?
I'm very pleased, yes. He's a good football player. He's had 2 career days against us, against the Spartans, and I'm glad they're not on the schedule next year. And we'll move on to some other non-conference opponents.
You off? Thank you. Well, I know the defense has been making strides, and then a game like this where it felt kind of a lot like last year. How frustrating was this?
It's really frustrating after any loss to any team. We just have to go back, look over film, and bury this game and move on to the next one. That's all we can do. We can't just linger around with it.
How difficult is this offense to prepare for, to defend, and just to try to keep an eye on where the ball is?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I have so much respect for these guys for what they do for our country, and for me to come out here and play football is an absolute honor to play against them. And their style of offense is always going to be tough no matter what team it is, to go up against. So I feel we had a really good game plan coming into the game. I just don't think we executed to what we should have been.
Their quarterback, he had a career game against you guys last year and then another one today. What can you say about Keenan Reynolds and how tough of a player he is to play against?
He's a great athlete. He's a great athlete. He could move out of the pocket, make plays with his feet, either if he pitches it or keeps it. So he's just a great athlete.
And then now you guys get to head home, but you got the team that many people are thinking might be the best in the Mountain West right now, Colorado State. The team you guys have beaten 3 straight times, but just kind of how do you shake this one off and get ready for another tough game?
Well, like I said, we'll go back to the hotel and we'll get film tonight, and after that's done, we'll just bury it. And then starting tomorrow, we'll start hammering down on Colorado State.
Well, probably the most frustrating thing for you guys is not being able to capitalize on that opening turnover. Was that a tough break for you guys? You guys get that turnover and not able to score early on?
Yeah, I'll take full responsibility in that. The ball sailed on me. Got to make that throw. We have to capitalize on those opportunities and those chances. Those come so often. We have to capitalize on that. Yeah, that was very disappointing.
And overall, how did you guys feel you guys played in this game? It seems like kind of one of the things that teams are doing to you guys is preventing you from getting that big play, the deep ball, the throws down the field. They're kind of keeping Tyler Winston from being able to get loose. Is that something you guys are seeing out of opposing defenses?
Yeah. So a lot of the plays that we're calling, they're there. It's all about execution. I feel like we executed well for the most part. There's a couple of drives that come to mind that we stalled. Just wasn't put together well. But I feel that they are trying to take some of the deep things away from us. But you just stick to the game script, one play at a time, and they'll come.
How do you feel this offense is growing? A setback today with a loss, but the offense put up a lot more yards. You guys got in the end zone quite a few times.
It's coming together. It's all about timing. It's a lot of the same guys being together for a long time, and that's what we need to keep going. It's tough on the day, but I feel like we're coming together well.
What can you say about the play Timmy Crawley made? I think everybody in the stadium, except for him, thought he was tackled.
I knew he wasn't tackled. It was amazing. I've only seen those type of plays in Sports Center. It was great to see that. Just roll off the guy and keep going. Amazing play. Probably one of the best plays I've seen besides Tyler breaking for 90 against UNLV.
Well, there's maybe only a couple people in the stadium that didn't know you were tackled on that play. Just kind of describe that a little bit.
Honestly, I was just trying to make a play. I think it was third down, and it was a couple yards short of the first down, and I saw a guy who was there, and I just wanted to keep my feet moving and just try to break the tackle and keep going. Fortunately, it paid off.
So you knew the whole time that you had stayed in bounds, that you were all good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear a whistle at first for one, and I just kept going. And, I wasn't quite sure if I was in bounds or not, but I just wanted to keep going, just try to get the first down first and foremost, and then when no one was chasing me, just scores.
I mean, step back today, obviously with the loss, but just how do you feel like the offense is progressing? I think for you today was a career high in receptions.
I think our offense is making strides. Once we look over film and stuff, we're kind of like just a couple plays just short of just breaking in the offensive standpoint. So I feel like we're in the right direction, heading in the right direction. We're doing everything we need to do, but we're just this close to busting it. So.